We've been sitting here since about 5 o'clock this morning, and it's quite cold, and this hyena hasn't moved for a couple of hours now. We're waiting patiently. We believe she's got some small cubs, and we're hoping and praying that they'll come out, but what might actually happen is we might get nothing, and I think that's what people don't understand, is sometimes wildlife filmmakers go out for days on end and don't get anything. And then people see little snippets on television and think it's quite easy to achieve, but in reality it isn't. He's just gone in. All that waiting's paid off. It's been actually such a privilege to come out here and witness a communal hyena den. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is how advanced hyenas come out the womb. In fact, so much so that they can walk around, their eyes are fully open, they've got their deciduous teeth. So they actually, in fact, come out like little mini-me's, and they scurry around and exhibit all the behaviors that the adults exhibit, such as pasting. They've got this ceremonial greeting where they stand head to tail. The little youngsters do that too. And then also whooping. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't know or wouldn't believe that such a small hyena could whoop and sounds almost like an adult. So what a lot of people don't realize about the spotted hyena is how important the socialness is, and having these bonds with their parents and within the clan. It's about relationships, and most people, hyenas are just these flea-bitten, horrible, dirty scoundrels, and they're always portrayed in films and other, documentaries alike of being these villains. But when you come and you witness them in their social life around a den, and just them all bonding and relaxed and just being, I think people could relate to them like they do to their dog. So what's basically happening here is I've been with 2 other clans of hyenas, and Bongo really doesn't like it. So he's smelling me all over, he's sniffing all the different scents. He's the chief in charge here, he's the dominant male. You got to be very careful, because if you've got the whole clan here and they take all their cues from him, and he decides he's going to give me a little bit of a challenge, they'll all just tuck in. You can see both of their tails are up, the mane's up on the head. The tail for a hyena is a really, really good indicator. It can mean aggression, which at this point in time he's got an aggressive posture. He's pushing me. He's trying to evoke a reaction. It can also be misinterpreted, because sometimes it just means I'm excited. So you've got to take it in context, and it's very difficult for the lay person out there to understand whether a hyena's being aggressive or just excited to see you. So Bongo at the moment is confused as to whether he should be nibbling me and trying to intimidate me, or whether he should have a chin scratch. So chin scratch means tail goes down. Should I bite Kevin? Tail goes up. Chin scratch, tail goes down. Tail goes sort of up, down. Hey, are you happy now? And he's also smelling. I mean, you're smelling that cub. That's freaking you out, eh? So it's a bit tricky. You've got to be very careful when you work with the hyenas. They're very scent-driven animals. It means a lot to them in their world. Once he's calmed down, then he's back to old Bongo. You can play with his teeth and put your hand in his mouth and do all those crazy stuff with him. But if you tried that about 10 minutes ago, you would have had your arm bitten off. And, you wouldn't hold a grudge because of that. It's just the way it is. Yo. Yes, you are a lovely animal, if only people would understand that. Which I think they're beginning to do. Especially after we show them how clever you guys are.